WNBA is facing a crisis, and it's one that it has no one to blame but itself. With Caitlin Clark sidelined for weeks due to a minor groin injury, the league has felt the impact in a big way. While Clark sits out, the league's weaknesses are on full display. The rise of new talent in the WNBA is revealing a harsh truth. Many of the league's veterans have done little to advance the game. These rookies, including Clark, are accomplishing in one season what took veteran players hundreds of games to achieve. Amid Clark's absence, Nike has dropped a bombshell that's sending shockwaves through the basketball world. Caitlin Clark now has her very own signature logo, and the early signs suggest it's going to be a game changer. This logo is a reflection of the massive cultural impact Clark has had on the game, and it's a reality check for other players in the league. In fact, Clark's logo is set to outshine everything any other WNBA player has done so far. Nike made a big move by announcing Clark as a signature athlete on August 25th, and the reaction was instant. The new interlocking C logo that was revealed looks more professional than many of the marketing campaigns put out by the WNBA itself. In just a few short months, Clark's collaboration with Nike has seen huge success. Her Kobe-inspired sneakers, released in Indiana Fever colors, sold out in minutes. They were so popular that they're now selling for nearly double their retail price on the secondary market. But this isn't just about a sneaker release. This is about something much bigger. Clark has become the first female basketball player in Nike's history to have her own signature logo. This move is a game-changer for women's basketball and signals that Clark is being positioned as the face of the sport. Nike is betting $28 million over 8 years that Clark's brand will be worth more than the entire WNBA combined. This kind of investment is a statement that Clark is the future of women's basketball. Clark's logo isn't just a symbol. It's the start of a massive branding opportunity. Nike's decision to create an entire product line for her, including a signature shoe coming in 2026, places Clark in a rarefied air. She is now on the same level as some of the biggest names in sports like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in terms of branding. And while other WNBA players are still trying to gain recognition, Clark has already established herself as a global brand. The timing of this is significant. Clark's injury, which has kept her out for weeks, has had a huge impact on WNBA viewership. Ratings for the league have collapsed in her absence, with the All-Star Game seeing a 36% drop in viewers compared to the previous year. Games that should have been marquee matchups were barely watched, and one rematch between the Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky had embarrassingly low viewership numbers. It's clear that Clark is the driving force behind much of the WNBA's popularity, and her absence has left a massive hole in the league's momentum. Nike, however, saw the writing on the wall. They understood Clark's value and knew that investing in her now would pay off in the long run. The $52.3 million Clark generated for Iowa, the $36 million for Indianapolis, and her 26% contribution to the WNBA's economic activity in 2024 prove that she's more than just a player. She's a cultural phenomenon. Nike's investment in her reflects the belief that she has the potential to dominate the world of women's sports for years to come. Her impact goes beyond the basketball court. Clark has been responsible for a massive economic boost in every city she's been associated with. Indiana Fever's home attendance alone skyrocketed to a league record average of 17,036 per game, surpassing even the Indiana Pacers' attendance. Clark's effect on attendance, merchandise sales, and television viewership is undeniable. In fact, an economist found that 26.5% of the WNBA's economic activity in 2024 could be attributed directly to Clark. Despite this, the WNBA is still struggling to capitalize on her success. While Clark has transcended the sport, the league is failing to protect its stars. Injuries have become a systemic issue, with over 200 injuries and numerous missed games. It's not just bad luck, it's a failure to properly manage and protect the league's most valuable assets. Nike's support for Clark is a clear contrast to how the WNBA has handled its stars. The league's failure to properly promote and protect its top players, combined with the massive injuries plaguing the league, has made it increasingly difficult for the WNBA to build sustainable star power. Meanwhile, Clark's Nike deal has set her apart from her peers. The launch of her signature sneakers, which sold out in minutes, is just the beginning. Nike is betting big on Clark's future, and with good reason. She's not just a player, she's the face of the future of women's sports. Clark's impact on the WNBA is so profound that the league's failure to protect her, both physically and in terms of promotion, is hurting the overall product. The league's attendance numbers are inflated by Clark's presence, and without her, it's clear the league has struggled to maintain its relevance. Nike, however, has recognized Clark's worth and has begun building a brand around her that will outlast her playing career. The contrast between Clark's success and the WNBA's struggles is becoming more and more glaring. While the league struggles to promote its players and manage injuries, Nike is positioning Clark as the future of women's basketball. Her signature logo, her upcoming product line, and her global reach show that she's not just a WNBA star, she's a cultural icon. As Clark returns to the court, it won't just be a comeback. It will be a coronation. Nike has already made their investment, and the WNBA is starting to realize that they never had a choice in the matter. Clark is the face of the future, and the league is finally catching up.